My name is Bella Blizzard, and I'm a captain in charge of the Patrol Operations Division at the Alachua County Sheriff's Office. What made me seek out an organ donation was in 2000. I was a sergeant. I was a newly promoted sergeant, and our job is very physical. We train very physical. We train for the fight. We're always preparing. And we had a training exercise in 2000 when I was a newly promoted sergeant, and I got injured during the training exercise. My leg essentially separated and came back together. My ACL snapped, and when it came back together, it came off. Basically, the ligament came off, and when my leg came back together, it didn't come all the way back together. And then the bones, some of the bones broke in the kneecap. So I reported it, and then because I was newly promoted sergeant, I did not do anything about it right away. I kept going to work, and probably about a week later, I started not being able to feel parts of my leg, and I started falling down because, as you know, your ACL ligament is a very vital part of you being able to walk and stand. So I started falling down, so I decided I need to go to the doctor and get an MRI. They gave me an MRI, and they saw that my leg was infected, and that essentially my ligament, because it had been pushed up into my leg, was starting to gangrene. So at that point, I knew something was really wrong with my leg, and I questioned whether I was going to be able to do law enforcement anymore. As you know, this is a 25-year career at the minimum. Most people do 30 years. And I was feeling kind of hopeless and helpless about my future because I have to have my leg. And I went to the doctor, and they said, they were going to give me a cadaver ligament. And there was a waiting list, but I didn't have to wait because I had an infection in my leg. And back then, sometimes they would take ligaments off of the back of your calf, but they went ahead and put me in for a cadaver ligament. They said that I would heal faster, and my downtime would be faster before I could come back to work. It was actually a big journey. It took 5 months for my leg to heal. There's a lot of rehab, there's a lot of pain. I have screws in my leg, I got bone chips, I got brackets on the side, and I was back at work running the O course, which is we have to run an obstacle course, and I ran that within 5 months of my surgery. Well, whenever I run in any of the 5K races I run, I'm obviously not the fastest person in the race. But I can tell you, I think about my leg, specifically in the 5 points of life, but I think about it in every race I run and how lucky I am that I'm running. So I'm appreciative. And I do it, and I'm thinking about the person who gave me this ligament, who I don't know who it is, but I'm thinking about that person, especially during the 5 points of life race. Because that race is about organ and tissue donation. And that's why I'm running in it. Because I'm one of the people who's able to run in it because of a donor that gave me tissue. To the donor that helped me go on and have a law enforcement career when I quite frankly would not have been able to do this job anymore, or really have lived any kind of a good quality of life in any job, because I wouldn't have been able to be on my feet or have the use of my leg, or I might have lost my leg due to the infection. I want to say thank you, because you changed my life. You made my life what it is today. I'm able to lead others, inspire others. I'm able to serve my community, and all the lives that I've been able to touch and people that I've been able to help has been because of you. So I would say thank you. If you're not an organ and tissue donor, please do so today, because you don't know who you're going to help or what their circumstances are. You are going to elongate someone's life to where their quality of life and the time of their life is going to be extended. And a lot of people that have been on waiting lists for kidneys and livers and hearts and other vital organs, they depend on those organs to carry on their lives, and they have children and they have family and they have all these people that love and depend on them. And your organ and tissue donation will extend that person's life, so you will truly live on through those people. So it's so important that you become an organ and tissue donor today.